we're a band that we've been around for long enough that music, trends have gone away from us and come back and gone away. And right now they're away. Rock music has gone this direction that's basically become like indie pop jingles. It's like songs that could be on Nickelodeon, Nick Jr. and like Disney Channel. And I feel like I can't see myself writing music that's like, I don't want to follow that trend. Like, forget it. Usually it's like, if I'm listening to like 20 songs, there's like 2 or 3 of them that end up getting on like alternative radio like 6 months later or a year later. From bands like, I don't know what, like Churches and like Haim to Vampire Weekend. There's like, and I like those records and I like those bands. I always cite those bands when I'm talking about the subject because I do like those bands. I like that style of music or those styles of music. But there was a point at which that was fresh and new and they were making it because it was part of their identity and they were making something different. And now it's a different situation. There's like indie sensibility. Like none of these bands are indie bands. Let's be clear about that. They're all major label bands. So if you think they're not, then you're mistaken. But the sensibility was indie. Now the sensibility is not. The sensibility is pop. They're making music in an indie style, but they're making it to appeal to a pop audience intentionally. And that's where you just see through it. Like you listen to it and you go like, come on guys, like you're making a jingle. This is not like an alternative to what's going on in the mainstream anymore at all. And so that's where I started to feel like, well, what's the alternative? What is it that I'm looking for that nobody's making? Either they can't make because they're not experienced in it or have their group isn't set up to do that, or they're making it but I don't like it. That's just not the style of it that I want to hear. And that's how we arrived at our record. I know the thresholds of heavy, like I've heard Meshuggah. I'm not under the impression that we've made the heaviest record of all time, but I do know that what's going on out there in rock music is that rock music, even the most popular ones, they're not really influencing the zeitgeist. Like it's not moving the needle of pop culture. And I don't want rock to be pop. I don't want rock to go out there like that, but I do want it to be exciting. And right now, it's moderately exciting. The way to move the needle for rock music, I don't have the answers. All I know is that what we can do as a band. We've made the best record we can make right now. That's always what we shoot for. We're going out on the road with 2 really, really, really great bands, 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI. We will do more tours with more rock bands, and we're looking forward to what comes this year. I don't know. I think there are a lot of bands from the heavy ones like Avenged Sevenfold and Mice and Men who are doing really loud stuff and are really exciting in that space too. Even I mentioned Haim and there are bands like Queens of the Stone Age too who play in a more classic like rock band kind of style. Like there's so many different ways to do that, and I feel like the more the merrier. I would love to hear a band like 9 Inch Nails. I'd love to hear Trent make an aggressive record right now. That'd be crazy. It'd be awesome.